NFC North right now, I feel that's competitive. You have Aaron Rodgers. They're just so consistently good and have a huge home field advantage in the NFC North.
I like the Detroit Lions. Calvin Johnson, again, going to explode. If they stay healthy, I think they'll win it maybe by one game, maybe a tiebreak over Green Bay. Eddie Lacy hurt last night, concussed. If he misses a couple games for Green Bay, they could be in trouble. Teams can really key on Aaron Rodgers. All right, let's go to the NFC South.
Easy, Seattle.
Actually, Seattle is in the West.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
We're going to give you a free pass on that.
Oh my God, I forgot
which
which
one
we were on.
folks. I mean, come on. It's not a big deal.
Still, Seattle's going to win that one. They're just that good.
They're so good.
They're so good. They're going to win too. New Orleans.
The Saints. Okay. I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers. Big Cam Newton fan. I think Carolina gets it done this year. The West. Seattle. For me, Seattle. We'd be a little remiss if we did not talk about the game. Seattle-Green Bay. Man, Seattle is tough. Who is going to beat them? I mean, if they stay healthy, who can do it? You're going to have to beat them at their home field.
I don't think anybody can.
Yeah.
I don't
think so either. All right, let's go to our wild cards in the NFC real quick. Miss Emily Dean.
I am taking San Fran and Atlanta.
Okay.
Wild card.
Not real sexy picks. I am a contrarian, but I'm going to go San Fran and Green Bay. Here is your what happened technology. I apologize a little bit about the handwriting. I know it's not that neat, but suspend disbelief, I guess. Pretend it's good handwriting. All right. As I erase this board, Emily Dean, let's talk about the AFC a little bit. You were telling me pre-show that the power balance has swung back to the NFC.
It has. Traditionally, AFC was the stronger of your two divisions. You had a string of the Super Bowl champions all coming out of the AFC. It seems in the past 3 to 4 years, it's shifted more to the NFC, where it's really been hard for me to pick who I like coming out of the AFC these days. There's only maybe 3 or 4 good teams in that division anymore, I think. There's definitely a lot more power and a lot more attention on the NFC.
Folks, it's getting a little dark. Again, this is our dry run. I'm going to quit apologizing about it. If you're still watching, if you're still watching, you like us. Okay, AFC, I'll take a crack at it and go first. New England, who's going to beat them? I mean, come on. You think Miami's going to beat them? Sorry, John Bowden-Fish. I know you love the Dolphins, but New England again until Brady retires, I think. Emily Dean.
I'm also going with New England. If Gronkowski can stay healthy, I think there's no stopping them this year.
Yeah. AFC North, you might call me a homer. I'm going with the Steelers. It's their time to make the playoffs. The big question mark is the defense. Can the young guns come up and play well? The offense is going to be there all year. Emily Dean.
I have to go against Bean. I'm the anti-homer here, so I'm going to go Cincinnati.
Cincinnati to make the playoffs.
I think they're due.
And maybe Andy Dalton can finally win a playoff game. All right, AFC South. I like Indy. I like Indy a lot this year. Like I said, I'm a bit of a contrarian, like to go against the grain. Emily Dean.
I'm also going to go with Indy. That's just their division right there is that the West, not good.
Okay, the West running out of room here a little bit. Let's go with Denver. Across the board, right?
Oh, we're on South. I'm so lost.
That's okay. So what? All right. AFC West, Denver, winning it. My wild cards. Cincinnati, KC, Miss Dean.
My wild cards on this one, where did I rate them? Sorry. I'm going KC and Baltimore.
Folks, what happened technology? Here's your picks. Who do you like this year? Private message us on Facebook or YouTube. Get involved with the show. Send us some suggestions. Send us your comments because, we're not really doing this for ourselves. It's fun, but if nobody's watching this as the air conditioning comes back on, we're basically like...
If nobody watches this, we are doing it for ourselves.
Right.
So, help us out.
Okay.
A little bit.
Super Bowl. I am going Colts, Seattle. I'm going to ride the arm of Mr. Locke all the way to the Super Bowl, and of course Seattle. Not a sexy pick, of course, but I think they have a real chance to be the next NFL dynasty. I just don't know who's going to beat that team if they all stay healthy.
For the Super Bowl, I'm going New England and Seattle this year. Like you said, I don't think anybody can stop Seattle, and with New England and Gronkowski's back on, I think they can do really well this year. So it's going to be hopefully a much better Super Bowl than last year.
I wouldn't mind at all to see Tom Brady lose another Super Bowl. Brian Delaney, if you are watching in Boston, you know I love you, brother, but no matter how much we're pals, I am never going to root for the Patriots. Okay, quick rundown. Our MVP is not going to go on the board. I'm going to go down the list. My NFL MVP is Andrew Luck. My defensive MVP, J.J. Watt. Such a disruptive player with Jadeveon Clowney causing havoc. He might even have a bigger year than last year. Sammy Watkins out of Clemson for your Offensive Rookie of the Year. Ryan Shazier, Homer, maybe out of Ohio State, will win the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Dean?
My MVP, I gotta go beast mode. I'm picking Lynch this year. If you watched him play the season opener, amazing. He's just unbelievable to watch. Offensive MVP, I'm also gonna go with Lynch on that one. Defensive MVP, this is kind of a personal choice for me. I'm gonna go with Revis. I think he's settling down in New England. They have a pretty solid defense this year. Also, a friend of his father, so hopefully he does well this year.
2 years removed from that
two years removed from his ACL injury. Yeah, absolutely. Rookie of the Year offense, I'm going with Mike Evans, wide receiver out of Texas A&M. Texas A&M.
Right.
Playing for the Buccaneers. I think the kid has a lot of promise, especially playing with the Bucs. I think he's going to have a lot of opportunity to play. Defensive, I'm going with Clowney, offensive linebacker from South Carolina.
He also plays defensive linebacker.
Defensive linebacker. I thought that was an O. I knew it was a defensive
Hey, it's my
linebacker.
writing. Maybe
We were doing our pre-notes and I knew what he was playing.
I don't see any reason he couldn't play offensive line. All right, we're wrapping up here. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back next week covering all the action from the No Fun League. Would like to thank all of you for tuning in. Would like to thank my mentor, Mr. Alan, the Talking Machine Levine from Pittsburgh Sportsline. You're the reason I started this show. Thank you for having me on your show so many times. Expect you on this show someday. You can catch Pittsburgh Sportsline 24/7, 365 on YouTube. Broadcasting Monday and Tuesday nights. Monday from a new location. They were at Sips. Gonna go somewhere else soon. And from the Bethel Park Community Studios Tuesday night. Emily Dean, closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. I don't have. I'm thoughtless.
Yeah.
I need to get more sleep for the next time we do this.
All right, folks.
You need better handwriting too, so I don't look like an idiot.
Anthony Gigliano, where are you? You get a free pass because you work today, but you're 0 for 0. Just like in baseball, you get a walk. You're going to be on the show, my man. Folks, thanks for tuning in. That's it. What happened? We out. Please tell me it recorded. Please tell me. All right. Guess